Hello everybody, I'm Josh, and this is Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. Thanks for returning. Today, we are going to continue helping out this group of archaeologists that we found. I'm leaving Dalen behind so that he can guard these archaeologists, just in case some of the trolls get by me. But we're going to invade the troll's lair. So, the first thing is there's a troll right here. Looks like there's two. So I'm going to try and back up a little bit and get out of sight of one of them. And then we hit this one with an acid arrow. And that attracted both of them. So we're going to try and do some maneuvers. One's only a young troll, so... Okay, this one's pretty hurt, so... should be able to take it down pretty quick, I hope. And then we can focus on the young troll afterwards. Or they'll just wail on me and... I'll have nothing to say about it. I'm going to retreat a bit. Let a deer get in my way. Now, the problem here is... Okay. The longer I let the... trolls follow me, the more time they have to regenerate. But I also need to gain health, so do that. Then I'm going to cast a spell. Maybe I can get rid of the... Oh. Maybe I can get to the young troll first and take him out since he's weaker. Now, the other troll got hung up on some rocks, so that's helpful. I really do want to try and do most of this game solo. I know that for most of the boss encounters, it's not going to be a thing that I can really do on my own. Even now, as you can see, I'm having trouble with just some of the regular encounters. But yeah, I want to try and do as much solo as I can. Okay, so it's hitting me. Using a staff does not provoke an attack of opportunity. That was just his regular attack. And any amount of work I've already done on this troll has already been regenerated. So we just gotta start from the beginning again. And just a couple more hits, maybe 4, I'm thinking. Still badly wounded. A crit would be nice. Alright, there it goes. And then check the surroundings for useful items. Some arrows. One thing I might want to do is rest and get my spells back, but I'll see what the next encounters look like. I do have some fire arrows, so let's go ahead and start with those. And in we go to the caves. Okay, so I expect quite a few trolls in this area. And already I can see 3. Looks like one has already drawn aggro on me, so I don't want to attract the rest of them if I don't have to.
Grant me victory!
But it looks like another one is coming, no matter what, so try and get the trolls hung up again, or at least one of them hung up. I think I missed that coffin. Okay, I think one of them is stuck on the coffin, so now I'll deal with this one. As you can see, the trolls are not having a hard time hitting me, so making sure that I reduce the number of attacks that they have on me is better than wasting a whole bunch of time and having to re-record everything. Alright, that's one down. And I have loosened the troll from its hung spot. Okay, got a hit in with the bow and arrow, so that would be useful if it turned off its regeneration for that turn, but it doesn't, so we'll just use it to soften it up and get in for a couple more hits. Okay, I'm doing okay with this one. It does look like I get 2 attacks for every troll swing, so that's useful to me. So when you get to be a high enough level, you do start picking up more attacks, but you take them at penalties. So right now the first attack is at my full base attack bonus. And my second one takes a -5 penalty. But the troll only gets its 1 claw attack. Ah, that was a great critical hit. Alright, and down it goes. Excellent. Alright, I think there was one more troll in the cave. So let's get back in there. Oh, yeah. And check out the sarcophagus. Alright, that is just a crossbow bolt of fire, so that could be useful. Okay, and like I said, I think there's one more troll up here.
You will not prevail!
I'll get a couple of fire arrows into him, I hope. Looks like I got one in. Now we go back to just the swinging. Okay, so this first level doesn't look like it's too long. Should be able to complete this in a single episode, so that'll be good. And then we'll continue from there. Trolls are always one of those, well, really any creature with regeneration is always one of those very, as a DM, you have to be careful throwing them at players, because they are a lot harder than their CR a lot of times will make you think, just because they have so many more hit points. And even here, I'm having trouble just dropping a single troll. So when I get to trolls with actual class levels or like big groups of them, I can't handle them nearly as well. Okay, there's another troll up there. And I think there's ogres? Yep. I want to try and get one of these groups to
grant me
get
victory!
me, but not attract the other one.
You will not
So we'll deal with the ogres first. Looks like I can pretty handedly deal with these ogres, which is kind of surprising because the last ogre I faced seemed to do really well against me, so... But that's got it down, so... Okay, so... Let's see... There's a troll right there. Maybe I can attract it. And hopefully just it. Okay, that was a good hit. Okay, now it's within... Nope, got a second one, so I'm gonna have to retreat and try and hang one up on the terrain, because I cannot deal with at least two of these, so... Alright, there's one hung up on the terrain. Now they're both uninjured again. I should have done this before I shot arrows at it. Okay, so now that I'm fully healed, I'm only fighting one troll. This should go pretty much like the last couple of trolls, hopefully. I'll take a couple of hits, but we'll return the damage and hopefully do it fast enough that I can deal with the second troll that's still out here. Okay, and as you can see, missing attacks really gets punished against trolls because it keeps going from badly wounded to injured. But critical hits are the great equalizer, I suppose. Alright, not too hurt, so we'll head back over this way and start attacking this last troll. Okay, so just recognizing that there are points where you can separate these trolls really makes this a lot easier. Problem being, like I said, is when the trolls have more attacks, they're dealing more damage to me at a same pace as I'm dealing damage to them, and they hurt me way more than I'm hurting them, unless I get a critical. But with that, should be all the trolls, hopefully. Okay. And there's one more.
You will not prevail.
Take care of him, and we'll do so with a single shot. Okay, so between episodes, I made a knock wand, and that has gotten me a Ring of Scholars. So if I have any problems identifying magic items, I can switch that ring in for a minute and take another look at the item. And what that does is it saves me money in the long run, just because I don't have to pay 100 gold pieces to identify everything I find. Okay. Oh. There are two trolls here. One is a troll berserker and one is a young troll. I'm not sure I can deal with the berserker. Alright, let's try and pepper it a little bit. anything else that I can use? My Rod of the Ghost is spent. I have Staff of Defense. So this troll has class levels on it now. Okay, so I'm going to get Ghastly Image, or Visage. That increases my defenses against him, so hopefully he'll hit less and he'll hit me less hard. He's hitting me about the same, but his damage is only a couple of points at a time, so I might be able to actually take care of this. Like, a couple of these hits aren't even dealing damage anymore, so that's really good for me. But I also need to hit, or else this will go on for too long. Still only barely injured. Okay, now we've got him down to injured. As you can see, this troll is actually hitting me about as many times as I'm hitting it. Actually, it's getting way more attacks than I am. So, I have some potions. I'll quaff one, and then back to it. Yeah, one of the things I should do is probably memorize better spells for this area. I'll probably, after this fight, head back to the archaeologist's camp and rest a bit. Okay, come on, hit it. I need you to not. Alright, that's a good hit, but we have to keep hitting it or else it'll just regenerate those hit points. There we go. Gotten it down to badly wounded. And right back up to injured. Alright, I'm gonna see if I have a potion of bear strength. Full strength, I mean. That should help me hit him. And maybe another potion. Cure. Alright, now let's see if we can't hit it a little bit better. There we go. Now we just need to keep hitting it. So increasing your strength always adjusts your melee weapon both to hit and the damage you deal. So there we go. And then we want to take advantage of both of my spell effects as much as possible, so I'm not going to rest now. Alright, and with a crit, he falls. Hopefully he drops something. He does not, so... Alright, let's continue on real quick. I want to take total advantage of the time I have left on my spells. And the Ghostly Visage is gone, but the Full Strength is still in effect. Okay, and looking around, there's a couple of chests, nothing locked, so should be able to loot them at my leisure. Okay, this young troll's almost down. And there we go. Gonna go ahead and open these up. Hopefully nothing trapped. More Arrow of the Vampire. I will say this chest looks trapped. Alright, so we identified it first. That's good. I always get suspicious of these really big chests. Probably 7 times out of 10 they're actually trapped. That one was trapped too. And that one hurt a lot. Well, we'll blow a charge. Alright. And looks like there's only a couple more areas here. Or one more area, I guess. And it looks like there's an ogre there. This is just a bunch of ogres. Since they don't regenerate, I think I should be able to take these pretty easily.
Hate shall grant me victory!
Even if there are 4 of them. I will take as many shots as free shots as I can. Okay. And that's God's. So now I want to make sure that not even... There we go. I got him to the point where the only one can attack me at a time. Just bottleneck them at this bridge. Okay, he's hit me enough that hit points need regenerating.
Fate shall grant me victory!
Okay, and then there goes another one. Okay, it looks like these 2 are hung up here, so I'm just gonna pelt one of them until the other one comes and attacks me. Okay, there's the last one. I will say that bottleneck worked way better than I thought it was. I expected I would still have to fight 2 of them at a time, but I even got a free death off of one, so that was great. Alright. Now, if there's nothing else here, I believe up here leads to the 2nd level. Let's go ahead and take all these glowing boxes of useful items. Except that one. That one didn't have anything useful. Oh, nope. There is something glowing over here. We'll take care of that in a minute. Okay, and just take this last pile of skulls, which has some thieves' tools, and then we'll come over here and talk to this lady. This is Janice.
Greetings!
You look like a pretty boy. What are you doing here?
You're Revit's mama, right? I'm here to rescue you.
My name is Janice. I hope you can learn that better than my boy.
Sorry, you never said your name.
Not too bright, are you? I just hope you have more manners than those slobbering trolls.
So why didn't they kill you or eat you or anything?
Why, don't I just tell you the whole story? It's easier to explain that way. You see, I'm a mage of no small accomplishment, but I also am fascinated by archaeology.
Okay.
I was up with a troop of archaeologists, and we were exploring these caves. I became interested in an unusual pattern on the cave walls, and accidentally became separated from the others. I heard the screams.
The others were attacked by the trolls and ogres, right?
Figured that out by yourself, eh? By the time I got back to where they were, everyone had either been killed or had fled. I was very concerned for my son Revit. He is a little slow of mind. In a quick glimpse, I noticed that his body wasn't on the ground. Then the largest troll I've ever seen came back into the cave. He seemed surprised to see me, which was all that saved me. He started to hoot and shout to the others, and came bounding across the floor. I began to cast a spell, but the sight of the blood on his claws caused me to slip in the incantation. I had meant to encase him in a resilient sphere, a very rare but useful spell.
So what happened?
The spell sucked back on me and trapped me in a form-fitting, impenetrable force field. I couldn't move, but the trolls couldn't hurt me either. They were so impressed, I think they thought I was a goddess.
Yeah, goddess. Why do you think that? Will be nice.
There's enough room in this shell for me to talk. When I could talk, but they couldn't hurt me, they started bowing down and bringing me gifts. Not that I could accept them, but they brought them anyway. I see that you have a ring from Revit. If you would just touch me with the ring, it should negate the spell.
Alright, here's the ring.
Oh, thank you. That feels better. Well, what are you standing around wasting time for? Don't you have other things you should be doing?
Don't you need help getting back to Rebbit?
What do I look like? Somebody's weak old granny? I'm a powerful mage, and I can make my own way back. Now that the spell is broken.
And unlike any other spells in the game, she can teleport. I mean, the other thing I have is the Stone of Recall, but she can just teleport. So, yeah, she should be down here clearing out these trolls and ogres and such. Alright, and with that, this door leads downstairs to the next level. So I'll call this an episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.